Hello there. Welcome back. It's a new year and new opportunities. Today we are going to be selling a bunch of this bales here. Make a little bit of extra money, I think. It's always a good thing to do. Need to get a bit closer here. Yeah, making a little bit of money here and there. It's never a bad thing. We have to do 2 trips, but shouldn't be impossible to do. Oops. Things are just flying around over here. There we go. It's a very cold day outside. Good thing this tractor has a heater. I sort of decided what to do in the future. I will be planting sorghum as my next crop. Which I will be doing in the early months. And then after that, since they're planted early, it also means they've been harvesting early, which then also means, of course, that I can plant a second crop this season to be harvested earlier next year. Means I can't do sorghum next year, but that's okay. I can rotate, like I said, rotate the crops. Not sure if I'm too close here. Nah, should be space enough. How much do I got? Okay, I'm full. Back up. No, I probably won't be able to make that. There we go. Okay, let's head out. Ooh, it's a heavy load here, but I can make it work, I believe. Yeah. So that's weed. Don't worry about that. I will handle that in the coming months. I mean, I guess I could spray it just to get it not growing too much, but I'm not too worried about the weed thing at the moment. I think maybe the weed put back a little bit of nutrients into the soil. So I have made quite a lot of money in my sales, and I'm going to make even more now. Um, I can afford to upgrade my equipment as I've been planning to do, or I've been saying that I should do. So I will be doing that, but not until I actually need it, which is a bigger combine, bigger harvester. And I found one that I like, but it's the most expensive piece of equipment there is. That, um, well, I mean, there are more expensive equipment, but my farm, it's going to be the most expensive equipment my farm has purchased, or leased, um, which is possibly what I will aiming for. I will lease the equipment first, because I don't think I get enough money to actually buy it outright. But leasing it would help me immensely. Will make me um, harvest the fields more quickly. Will help me collect the straw more quicker, and in general it would just make it nicer and quicker, and then I can focus a little bit more on maybe getting better or bigger fields as well, because I want more. It's a snowballing effect. You start out small and then make a bit of money, and then you expand and things of that nature, and you get more and more and more. So that's what I'm aiming for. You can afford more when you produce more and sell more. I think I would forego cows, and I was talking about bees, and I'm still not sure about it. It's not the priority at this time, even though they are pretty much self-sustained. As long as they have like flowers and such, they are happy. So I will look into it, but no promises. So we're almost at our destination to sell. Just have to make this turn here. And then another turn. And we're at the animal dealer where we're going to be selling my silage. And back to pick up the next load, which I believe is the last load. I think I had 44 bales, and I can take 24 in on one load in this one. So that's great. Just gonna make a massive U-turn here. We'll set up the sales contract with them. Let's do it. Yep, that's all for this round. Now we wait until that one is up so I don't bang into anything on the way out. There we go. Now we're heading back to the farm. I do notice that the tractor is struggling a bit, but there isn't much to do about that. Let's just take this back. Same way we came in. So yeah, sorghum. I do believe that I did sell my barley that I made because I do have enough corn to feed my chickens throughout the year. And then now when I plant sorghum, I will have a backup crop just in case, because you harvest the sorghum. I will be harvesting the sorghum the same year, this year. So chickens love the sorghum, but I can also sell it for a nice chunk of change. So the primary objective of the sorghum this season is to sell it, but maybe seeing how I'm doing with well, what do you call it, the wheat for the chickens. I'm very confident that I will make it work. And if not, and I am confident that I can purchase chicken feed. So basically, I'm confident that I will make this work somehow. So what else? Well, I did sell the straw last December. Did quite well for me on that. Um, this year I will not do any work for anybody else. I will just work for myself. I believe I can. I will have enough money and produce to make that happen. I might even spend some extra money to buy another field, as long as it's yells with what I'm able to do when it comes to leasing the equipment for harvesting time, which will be early in the month, early in the year, kind of mid-year maybe. I plant the sorghum in March, and I think I harvest in June. So it is kind of early. Takes very short time to grow, but I guess it needs to be done in the early. This they're not as heat tolerant as some other crop. Can only do it once. It would be great if we could get like two crops in, or two, but no, one is enough. It still get you what you want, or in this case, what I want. Definitely looks like I have more than 22 there, but maybe I don't. Get that one down. Whoa. See, it feels like it's flipping a bit. Get back at it. Come on. Thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It'll be two. Yeah, I think, like I said, 2 trips to do the work. So the question is, which field would I buy? I want to stay close. There is that field beyond there, past the olive grove or the olive things, but it's a bit hilly. But I have a plan to handle that. That might be beneficial. I don't want to say anything yet because I don't know if it's going to work out, and I don't know if that is actually the field I will be going for. I might not do that. I might just go for the grass field over behind that building. I'll show you when we head out, which I'm referring to. Okay, so we have to get in line here. We have 3, 6, 9, 15, 17 left. So maybe we can't do everything on 2 trips. Let's see. No, we cannot. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind more trips. That means just more money. So it's all good. This is a positive problem to have. Oh no, I can't deliver all my bales in 2 trips. Oh no, what am I going to do? Well, you make more trips. 3 trips, 5 trips, or whatever trips. How many it takes to sell your product. As every product sold is a profit. Not like I'm missing much. I have 9 left, so maybe 8 left. Here we go. Oh, okay, good. So I can get at least 3 more in here. Leaves me with 5 left at most. This is the last I can take. Yep, that was the last one. So let me just reverse a bit and I will show you if I can. Yeah, I should be able to. Let's take another, let's leave through the front gate here, which is not a gate, but it's the 2 trees. Yeah, tractor's really struggling to get to speed here. Now what is this? Okay, good. Quaint little village here. That's the old convenience that I need, so it's close to get to, and oh, we're not supposed to go here. This is the grass field, by the way. This is the one I'm referring to. It's just a plain grass field at the moment, but I can purchase it and use it. The reason I'm thinking about getting a second grass field is if you want to continue to make and sell silage, I need a second field to cut the grass for feed to my sheep. And I think I did a wrong turn somewhere. No worries. That will get me back on track. The grass that I have on my yard is not enough. It's a lot of work to sort of get the grass needed for the bales, so a dedicated grass field is the better option. I could take turns on my current grass field, which means, of course, my sales of silage will be lower. But, and to be honest, I don't think the sale of sheep's milk and wool will offset that. Maybe it would. I don't usually go this route, but it's a nice route. And I believe I am on the right way here. Yeah, that's the farmer's market up ahead here. Yeah. Here's the farmer's market. Coming up here on the left after the red car. There it is. Sorry about that, driver, but that's usually how you handle it when I'm coming by myself. So, yeah, we're all doing it. So, after I sell all the silage, I will do some weeding to sort of stop the growth of the weed on the field to make it so it doesn't. Okay. Sorry about that. Need to look having my tractors serviced. It happens every now and then the engine cut out. More and more lately when the tractor is struggling. So I should probably have them checked out. I mean, they've been with me for a while, so It's only to be expected. I'm not a mechanic myself. I guess I could learn. It would be great to have at least some basic knowledge about basic maintenance, maybe. But for now, we'll just let the experts handle it and pay them for the trouble. So that's good. Second load here. It's gonna make good money for me, and I think we'll take the other route back, just to show off a little bit more about what Tuscany looks like this time of year this year. Sometimes it's snow, sometimes it's not. It's still cold though, so don't let the sunlight fool you. There we go. Yeah, the tractor is way too small for this kind of work, really, because you see how it's jumping around as it pushes off the bales. It's like struggling. I mean, the T6 is struggling even more. I believe this is the T7. No, this is the T6. Yeah, it used to struggle a lot more than this, but yeah, maybe it was a bit about how I'm driving as well. I mean, a counterweight in front helps a lot, but there's also so much of a counterweight you can put on the tractor before it sort of defeats the purpose, because it makes just the tractor very heavy, and then having to keep pulling that along with a heavy load on the back, it's just better to upgrade the tractor, I believe. No, if I were just driving the tractor, not having anything behind, I could go through the woods here. But let's just stick to the roads. I think that's a better option. Safer option, even. It's not a big place, but it's home. And it's still plenty of work to be done. This field looks somewhat flat-ish. That one, maybe a little hilly, but it's a huge field. It never seems to end. Wow. I think that's a second field over there, so it's not the same field. It's kind of a T-shaped. It's two fields. It's not a grass field there, or here's a smaller one. It's a bit on the hillside, but I believe that with the proper equipment I can handle it. Yeah. But it's a bit out of the way. I want to get something closer. It's how I like to do things for now. If I get a field that is further away, then I will probably get a garage or something nearby as well, so I can park vehicles nearby, and also store whatever is being produced, and then move it at a later date. So should be like a satellite farm to my main farm. This field is fairly flat, actually. It's not a bad field. It's a big field too. I think I've done some work on this field for the current owner. This is another place. This is a cereal place where you sell crops like wheat and barley and stuff, whatever is turned into cereal and such. We've been here before. And we're coming to another village over here. Also a place we've been at before. And I know they do have chickens here, and they do have animals around these parts. I've seen them. And actually, one of the farmers back here, he was kind enough to sell me or give me information about where to buy the chickens. So, and also made sure I got a good deal on it. Foolishly, he did not see me as competition, rather as a kindred spirit. Little does he know that I intend no harm. Yeah, that was anticlimactic. Come on, you can make it. T6, come on. You've been a true power horse for me. I'm really happy with my New Holland equipment, my tractors, my telehandler. Yeah, that's it. That's the limit on my T6. But yeah, it's great equipment. I don't mind it at all. It's awesome. But that being said, we're back home, and that's my field, also covered in uh, weed. I know there is a market for some wheat, decent wheat stuff. There we go. Come on in. Grab them all. I think I'll probably take those hay bales with me as well, just to get rid of them. May not get the best price out of it, but I'll get some price out of it. Hopefully. You know, it's the new year. We start fresh, kind of. There we go. And now we're heading out to the place to sell it again. But since it's not a full load, I will not do it quite just yet. Um, I'm actually going to go and have some breakfast or brunch. I guess it's more appropriate. Yeah, full complement of sheep in both pens. Full complement of chickens over there. They get plenty of feed. They have plenty of feed. Now it's time for me to get plenty of feed. So, we have 8 bales. It's not a bad haul of various resources that I'm going to be selling. And then we're going to expand the pool of equipment here when the time is right. This one, I don't think I will keep it around. If I will replace it with a bigger one, I don't think I will be using this one at all. So it's kind of just in the way, which is a shame because times I've been using it, it's been useful and it really helped me get started. But, you know, some things come to an end and you can't just cling on to everything that helped you get where you're going. Some things are just a stepping stone. I will be keeping these though because they're doing a good job. I will maybe get a bigger one of this. This is a 6-meter seeder slash planter with a cultivation as well as a fertilizer tank. So it's doing 3 things in one. It seeds, it cultivates, and it fertilizes. This is my roller. Awesome. Love it. It's 12.3 meters wide working with. Gets the job done quite rapidly. Here is, of course, the lime production that I got inside here. Don't have any more rocks to crush, but I believe that it was a worthwhile investment. It wasn't too expensive. Anyway, I will continue with my work after I've had my brunch, lunch, feed, and I hope you had a good time, and I hope you see you again next time. Until then, please do take care. Bye bye.